We're just underway in game number 5 on this Friday, day 1 of this 18-game fall showcase, part of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League regular season. We're coming to you live from the Dauphin Center in Halifax, Nova Scotia on the campus of St. Mary's University. And this game is the Western Wind out of Prince Edward Island taking on the Action Benefits Penguins. Western Wind, it's their first game today, first game of the showcase. Game number 2 for the Penguins. They defeated the Moncton Rockets 2-1 earlier today. So the Penguins wearing the blue with black and yellow trim going right to left on your screen, and the Western Wind wearing the white uniforms with the dark and light blue trim going left to right on your screen. Just underway as mentioned. And that puck goes all the way down the ice, and that'll be an icing call. Getting the start in goal for the Action Benefits Penguins, number 31, Cicely Hurnham. And at the other end, it's Grace Dunn getting the start between the pipes for the Western Wind. Second last game here on this Friday. In on the draw for the Penguins is Reese Vautour. From that face-off, looks like somebody's Velcro or some kind of strap came off there. Picked up quickly by Carmen Moffett. And as that happens, the puck all the way down the ice again for another icing call. Our Jason Simmons, colleague of mine at Saltwire, recently did a story on the 2 PEI teams that are in this tournament, the Western Wind being one of them, and the Western Stars the other. There's a quick shot off the face-off, letting it rip there was Ava Lefebvre. Good quick shot off the face-off win. Penguins will chase the puck down. After it quickly there is Megan Gallahue. Good battle for it down there in the corner to our right. Our broadcast position here up above center ice at the Dauphin Center in St. Mary's. Just a beautiful building here, a couple of years old. And on the puck now, Rachel Campbell for the Wind. Campbell staying on that puck, being watched by Gallahue. And trying to chip it off the boards and move it forward. There was Lefebvre. Moffett right in front. What a chance there, as Carmen Moffett ended up having the stick come right to her, just a couple of feet in front of the crease. And she had to act quickly, but couldn't get it in behind Cicely Hurnham. Face-off will be to the right of Hurnham. Clean win by the Wind off that draw. In behind the goal, fed out front again from the side of the goal. Wind whacking away at it. Comes back to the point. There's a shot. That bounced off a defender. Wind with some pressure. Stepping into it there was McGuigan. That shot goes wide. There's another chance in Hurnham. Going down and then taking a whack at the Wind player that was kind of right off to the side. That was McGuigan. So Hurnham again tested early on here. Had to go down and really hug that post to her right to cover up any opportunity for potential wraparound or a jam in underneath the pad. Off the face-off. Penguins trying to regroup here, and they'll bring it right up the middle of the ice. With some speed, this is Tolson. Claire Tolson peels it off to the left wing side, takes it in deep in behind the goal. She'll go all the way out the other side. Tried to feed it in front for a cutting Fiona Day. That didn't connect, and then McGuigan gets it back up the ice, and then McGuigan takes a shot there at Tolson. McGuigan to the bench, Tolson to the ice, and then the play whistled down. So we're going to have a penalty for head contact here, and it is going to be Brooke McGuigan heading off. So things a little testy here early on between the Western Wind and the Action Benefits Penguins. So the first power play of the game will go to the Penguins. Off the face-off, Penguins will control. They'll look to get set up here on the power play. So McGuigan in the box. This is Gallahue. Tight roping along that blue line, feeds it off to her partner on that other side. Quick shot there coming off the stick of Fabrizi. That was knocked down. Into the slot. Quick little handoff over to that right side. Fabrizi again tried to get a shot through as she took that little feed from Rachel Hartnell. And it's Gellahu who has to chase after it back into her own zone. Quick lead pass up ahead and a good one for Tolson. And it's a double minor. Just took an extra peek up at the board there and saw that it was 4 minutes on the clock. So double minor, 3:20 left in this power play. So double minor called to McGuigan for the head contact. And I guess with head contact, it is up to the discretion of the referee whether they want to call 2 or 4. Typically, if they feel it was kind of on purpose or not by accident, that's usually when you'll get the double minor. Off the face-off, this is Fiona Day. She'll walk out with it now, looking for somewhere to go. Up high, Day dishes off there to Eisner. All the way across the ice. Penguins playing catch with it here. Fiona Day takes a couple of steps in, takes a shot that went off a body in front and into the corner. Megan Vermont onto that puck now, but it's the Penguins who get it right back. Fiona Day again. Same thing, long shot. I think that might have just caught the side of the skate of the goaltender. Done. Penguins still with control here. 2:44 to go in the double minor. There's a quick shot, sharp angle. Blocked down. I think that was knocked down by Maggie Gamble. But the Penguins keep control. Back to the blue line it goes. Fiona Day, a little dish off to the right. Stepping in with a shot. They score. Lowell on the ice. The shot was let go. It was Ellie Eisner who put it toward the goal. We'll have to wait and see if somebody got a touch on that in front. But it was Ellie Eisner. The puck came back to her. She just took a little step. Low shot, looking for hopefully either a deflection or have it go right into the goal. And in this particular case, we'll see it here on the replay. There's Eisner getting the puck back. Just takes a couple of steps in, lets it go. Just a little wrister on net. And into the net it goes. And there's still time left in the power play here. So that will erase the 25 seconds that was left in the first part of the double minor. So there's still 2 minutes of power play time left. So a power play goal by Ellie Eisner. And the Penguins lead at 1-0. They're on that puck again with Fabrizi. That puck goes all the way down the ice. Harnham will stop it there, and Gellahu will pick it up and look to set things in motion now for this Penguins power play. They've got a goal in the first half of the double minor. Now they're looking for a goal on the back half. Gellahu in deep. Flips that puck high into the air. Penguins get onto it quickly. That was Julianne Tran. Julianne Tran wears 7. Victoria Tran 15. There is Victoria. Gets it over to Gellahu, the captain. To Julianne. Julianne Tran had that puck for a moment, chopped at it. Then it goes back to her sister. And this is Victoria working it up ahead. Puck sent down into the zone, taking some time off of the penalty. Western Wind making some changes to the penalty kill unit here. 1 minute left in the penalty to Brooke McGuigan. Up ahead it goes. Cross pass. Hartnell couldn't quite catch up to it, but Tolson does. This is Claire Tolson. Taking it wide, taking it deep, feeding it into the slot all the way back. It comes Fiona Day with a shot. Deflection. Rebound chance there, and it's cleared away. Big chance there off of that initial point shot. Penguins regrouping now. 30 seconds left in this power play. The pass went off of Almond, and now the Penguins will have to regroup. Cross-ice pass onto the stick of Hartnell. Into the zone. Hartnell feeds it into the middle. Couldn't quite connect there, and Morency grabs it and sends it down the ice. Here comes Fiona Day. 5 seconds to go in the power play. Day gains the zone. Maybe one last chance here. Cross ice for Tolson. Quick shot, pad save, rebound there. And it's into the pads of Dunn, and she hangs on. And the penalty to McGuigan has expired. So all things considered, not too bad a result for the Western Wind. Facing that double minor, they give up the 1 goal, but that's it. So they can regroup now and get back into their rhythm here. 5-on-5. Here's Blaquier. Tumbles into the corner. Still battling for that puck. Who's got it? Still loose. Back to the point it comes. This is Amaro. Low shot through a crowd. Rebound squirts free. And it ends up with Clara Chason. Chason tried to work it up. Grabbed there now by McKendrick. All the way along to the other side where Chason has it again. Out towards the red line. Picked up there. And fed back now to Amaro, who has to spin back into her own zone. Puck up to the line, and as the wind tried to carry it in, it deflected up into the Penguins bench. So with 12:26 to go here in the opening frame, we'll have a stop at shots on goal. 3-1 favoring the Penguins, and scoreboard also in favor of the Pens, 1-0. Face-off win there for the Western Wind. They send it in behind the Penguins' goal. Gellahu was there and then gets it over to Eisner, who sends it along the wall, and now the Penguins get it out of the zone. Georgia Stevens trying to get onto that puck quickly. Stevens scored a goal in the game earlier today in that 2-1 victory over Moncton. Western Wind onto that puck, tried to feed it up. Couldn't get it any further though. Still trying to work it out. In tight along the wall. Gellahu pinches in, tries to keep it in. Moffat there watching things. Comes back to Gamble. Penguins tried to feed it in front as Eisner crossed it in. Wind off the boards. Moffat there. Trying to get to that puck. Now Georgia Stevens comes to help out, but it's Moffat who's able to send it into the Penguin zone. Both teams making some changes now. 11:25 to go, opening period. Here comes Gellahu. Smooth skating Gellahu into the zone. Gellahu to the middle, takes the shot and blockered high over the goal. Dunn didn't know where it was for a moment, but she made the initial save. Back it comes to the slot. This is Fiona Day. Penguins pressing here. Fed in toward the middle. Chasing after it now is Lefebvre. Good pressure coming now, and it's cleared off the front of the goal by Vermont. But the Penguins stay on it. Vautour watches it go back to her teammate. Backhanded up along the wall, trying to connect with Julianne Tran. Coming right down the middle, that was Lefebvre. Lefebvre took a hit, they shoot, they score! Lefebvre took the hit, and the puck ended up going to Reese Vautour, who found herself basically alone in the slot, saw the opportunity to take the quick shot, and just like that, it's 2-0. So you'll see the collision here as Vautour takes the hit, tumbles down, and the puck just ends up going right onto the stick of Reese Vautour. Talk about being right place, right time. That was the case there. And the puck into the goal, and they're going to corral that puck. I'm guessing that would be Reese Vautour's first ever goal in the Maritime Major Female Hockey League, and first goal as a member of the Penguins, so they want to save that puck and put that little bit of tape around the edge and use the old Sharpie there to put the information on it. So some work to do now for the Wind. They trail by 2, but still lots of hockey left. But here comes Amaro. Amaro into the zone, skates it off to the left wing, goes quite wide with it. Gave it up there as McGuigan steps into it and leaves it there for Blaquier. Over on the far side, picked up by Thomas for the Wind. Now to the blue line. McGuigan tried to get onto it. Gets a little help. Her teammate gets taken down unceremoniously there. She took a nudge from behind. Puck comes free. And that was Kelly, Kate Kelly, who took that heavy hit. She's back up, though, and into the play. And here comes number 9, Misha Pino. Puck down deep into the zone. Penalty call coming here. McGuigan reaches, keeps it in. McGuigan using that long reach. Gets it down into the corner for Caden Thomas. And as the Penguins touch it, we're going to have a penalty call. And I think it's going to be a body contact penalty. And it's going to be on Abby King. So with the score 2-0 Pens, a power play opportunity now for the Western Wind. Into the box goes Abby King. Face-off will be in the Penguin zone. Pino out there with Kelly and Richards up front. Face off to the right of the Penguins goal. Face off win for the Wind. They'll come over to Campbell on the right point. Campbell walks in, takes a shot through a crowd. That went off the pad of the goaltender and then off to the side. Wind still with that puck now on the power play. From the left face-off circle shot, blocker down. Nice save there by Harnum. Gellahu trying to freeze that puck along the boards. 4 players in now, like they're digging a hole on a beach with a sand shovel, but it's cleared away. And it just hops over the stick of Morency and out of the zone, and then it goes up and touches a player on the Penguins bench. So we'll have a face-off with 9:02 to go in the period. 1:16 left in the power play for the Western Wind. So the face-off will be just outside the Penguin zone. Tolson in on the face-off against Greenan. And the Wind will bring it into the zone. Thomas had it for a moment. A couple of players trying to get control of it now, and then Thomas sends it in deep. Trying to feed it out front to Moffat, who was in the slot. Puck comes loose, now back up high. They'll dish it off to the right. Wind trying to organize something here on the power play. Greenan goes back up high, and that goes underneath the stick of Vermont. And Vermont can have the chase after it now. As Perrin in on the forecheck, taking time off of this penalty. Moffat right at the red line, being challenged there by Fiona Day. Puck is picked up by Greenan. She goes cross ice with it. 26 seconds left in the power play. Trying to feed it in front. There's Moffat with a big chance. And coming over, sliding post to post is Cicely Harnum, making a big save shorthanded. Best opportunity on this power play. You see it develop there. Nice pass. Moffat wide open coming down the right side. Got a great shot away, but Harnum makes the save. So the face-off will be to the left of the Penguins' goal. 21 seconds left in the power play for the Western Wind. Puck into the corner. Penn's happy just to fight for it there and allow time to come off the clock. Trying to feed it in front there with Stevenson. And Harnum will just grab it and hang on. Just 8 seconds left now in this power play. Over in the penalty box, Abby King already standing up. Can't wait to get back out on the ice. Off the face-off. Puck is loose, and it's gathered up there by Victoria Tran. Tran facing some forecheck pressure, and the puck gets turned over. Tran tries to get right back on it. Fed out to the side of the goal there. So teams back to even strength. The Penguins kill off that penalty. Almost a dangerous turnover there. Campbell steps in, takes a shot, puts it just wide. Rebound chance there. It's on the line. Where is it? Still free. Everyone trying to get a stick on it here. Scramble in the crease. Puck still loose, and finally Harnum able to grab it. But how about that fire drill in the Penguins' crease? That puck momentarily appeared. You'll see the scramble here. There was the shot from the high slot area, and then it's a fire drill from there. Players scrambling, everyone trying to get a stick on it. Harnum was down, just trying to cover up, and ever so close to a goal there, but we carry on. Still 2-0 Penguins, but my, oh my, the Wind come oh so close. Lead pass up through the middle past Allman, but now onto the stick of Tolson. She hits the post. Straight on iron as Claire Tolson, or excuse me, that was Perrin. Christina Perrin let it go. 19, not 18. Christina Perrin down the right side, beats the goalie but doesn't beat the post. We'll have a look here. They break it out. And there's Perrin breaking in. Sees the chance, lets the nice wrister go. And again, got it by Dunn, but couldn't beat the post. Goalie's best friend. I still remember the days when Patrick Roy used to talk to his post and his crossbar with regularity. There's a rebound chance off the pad save. Grace Dunn made that initial save, and the rebound just went beyond the stick of a Penguins player. Here's Abby King now, keeping it in the zone. There's Tolson coming down, taking it wide to the left. Tolson now controlling in behind the goal. Claire Tolson doing some good work here against two defenders. Tried to get it to Hartnell, but it's Moffat back the other way. Had it for a moment, then lost it. Puck sent right back in. Penguins will make some changes. 6:01 to go in this opening frame. 2-0 Penguins lead. Western Wind coming in with some pace. Stevenson now tried to feed it to an on-rushing Thomas. Back to Stevenson from the side of the goal. Just sticked away there by Hurnham. Now some pressure from the Wind. In behind the goal, Stevenson gives chase. Comes right to Stevenson, tries to go from the backhand to the forehand. Now McGuigan turns and tried to get a shot away. That one off a skate and into the corner. Good work here in the offensive zone by the Wind. Forcing the issue and keeping the Pens hemmed up. Shot toward the line, but not out, and finally, Penguins able to clear. Good work by Hartnell. Hartnell sends it in, and that goes up into the Wind bench. So we'll have a face-off with 5:11 left. This first period has been an entertaining one. 2 goals in the frame, both belonging to the Action Benefits Penguins. Off the face-off, Pens control. They'll just hammer it down into the zone, and they'll chase after it. Ava Kennedy in there taking a look for the Penguins. That shot from a sharp angle goes off the side of the net. And onto it quickly is Kennedy. Gets it back to the line, but Nedelku will have to backtrack and reset. Georgia Stevens was going off for a change, so she couldn't touch it. And now the Wind, they'll pick it up and control in the Penguin zone. And we're going to have a penalty right in front of the referee. Wind player got taken down. They've got control now. Delayed penalty here. And a little bit of scuffling going on. So the tripping call is made. And the Penguins to the penalty box. It'll be the Wind to the power play. So an opportunity here in the late stages of this opening period for the Western Wind. So tripping is the call. Western Wind to the power play. Shots on goal, 6-3 favoring the Penguins. Offsetting penalties, it looks like, so no power play. Not the first time we've seen that today, where you think that for sure it's going to be a power play, and then for whatever reason, you know, embellishment, or maybe a player says something, it's offsetting minors. So, no power play. A player from each team in the box, and we carry on 5-on-5 with 4:11 to go. Ellie Eisner and Reese Vauteur, the goal scorers for the Penguins here in this opening frame. Penguins chase the puck down into their own zone with Tran. Victoria Tran has that puck now go to her teammate Molly Amaro. Amaro backhands it ahead to Lefebvre, and the puck comes out over the red line. Rachel Campbell gets there first and sends it away. Greenan couldn't quite get a bead on the angle of that puck, and it ends up coming loose. And Gellahu almost was able to charge ahead with it, but it's right back into the Penguin zone. 3:35 to go in the period. Gellahu with the puck. Lead pass, trying to connect with Perrin. Didn't work, and the Wind will gather it in their own end. Western Wind now, pass onto the stick of Moffat. Moffat with a nice lead out there, and the Western Wind get it down into the zone. Isabel Richards was in looking for it. Now there's a battle for it in the corner. Richards is there, trying to get a stick on that puck, getting some help from her teammate Stevenson. And Stevenson will work it back to Vermont. Back to Stevenson, who tried to feed it cross ice. 3 minutes to go in the period. Here's the Wind. Could be a chance here in front. Spinning, trying to get a shot away. And then it's cleared in behind the goal. Good pressure from this line. Stevenson trying to hack at that puck. But it's calmly carried out now by Sarah Almond. Almond wears number 92. She'll spin with it now. Tries to get a shot away. It's loose and cleared away by the Wind. Western Wind will skate it out now. Coming up is Vermont. Excuse me, that's 44 Thomas, not 14 Thomas. It's taken down, kind of hog-tied into the corner there. Meanwhile, the puck squirts free. Two players still battling there away from the puck. That was fed in front. That goes through the crease and back to the point. Blaquier sends it in behind the goal. There's Thomas trying to get onto that puck quickly. 2:02 left to go in the period. Western Wind would love to get a late marker here and cut this lead in half. It's Finley Blaquier. Now Pino turning at the blue line, trying to get up ahead of steam here. She fires it down into the zone. Hernum comes out of the goal, but it goes past her. Now McGuigan rumbles in there, tries to get that puck, overskates it, and away come the Penguins. To the red line, but the puck taken away by the Wind. Here's a chance now. McGuigan trying to get it past Gelahoo. Couldn't get it past the stalwart defender of the Penguins. And it's in behind the goal where it's picked up by Victoria Tran. Couple of quick passes and the Penguins are out of their own zone. Up ahead for Abby King. She sends it down into the Wind zone. Getting there is Campbell. Campbell rolls it along for Blaquier. Scramble for it. Get another one of those little scrums along the wall. We see plenty of those. And as the puck squirts free, the whistle blows, so we'll have a stoppage here. So the coincidental minors are over. Kate Kelly and Alicia Nedelku both out of the box for the Wind and the Penguins respectively. And, well, the penalty box door on the Penguin side can stay open because now it's Abby King into the box. And let's just hang on to make sure that it's not offsetting minors. No, just the one player in the box. So a power play here with 1 minute to play exactly in this first period. So now the Wind onto the power play in the final stages of this first period. If they don't score, the power play time will carry over into period number 2. Morency onto that puck. Wind looking to set up here on the power play. Morency. Pino. And the puck will just squirt out over the line, and Morency will race onto it and backhand it over to her teammate. Now Campbell rushes the zone. 26 seconds left in the period. Wind on the power play here. Back to the point. Pino feeds it across. Morency takes the shot right into the midsection as Morency charging in from the left circle, took the quick shot, and Cicely Hernum comes out eye to eye with the shooter and makes the save. So the face-off will be to the right of Hernum, who just made that save off of Morency. So just 12 seconds left in the period. Gelahoo under pressure there, down low. Trying to dig the puck away is Richards, getting some help from her teammate. Now again, 4 players after it. Gelahoo and the rest of the Pens do a good job of holding it there along the boards long enough to see the final few seconds of the opening period tick away. So 1 period in the books. 2-0 your score. Penguins out shooting the Wind 6-3. And again, they lead at 2-0 after 1 period. So we'll take a quick break. You're watching the Fall Showcase, part of the Maritime Major Female Hockey League regular season. I'm glad to have you with us. We'll step aside for a quick break. Second period action coming your way. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles. Just a few seconds into the second period of this game between the Penguins and the Western Wind. Good first period for the Penguins. They scored 2 goals and they lead it 2-0 as we begin period number 2. There's Morency. Quickly with that puck. Morency always dangerous for this Wind squad. Hands it off there. This is Kate Kelly. Kelly into the zone. Has Morency trailing. Kelly in behind the goal. Has Richards in front. Chance there, and puck right back in behind the goal. Richards again had the puck come underneath her stick right through the crease. Fresh sheet of ice here to begin period number 2. This is Pino for the Western Wind. Team out of Prince Edward Island. Backpedaling with it is Gelahoo. Works it up ahead. To the line for Pino. Stops it there for Morency. Morency gets it up for Kelly. Thomas heading down the middle. Kelly tries to take a shot. Good stick there from Gelahoo defensively. Back to the line. Long shot. Goes by everybody. Good pressure here from the Wind early in this second period. Tried to feed it out in front to Thomas. Now McGuigan jumps in on that puck quickly. Comes back out there. Vermont sends it back in. Gelahoo tries to flip it out. Gets it back. And more success on her second clearing attempt. Madeline Richards gives it off for Kelly. Kelly takes a nudge, goes down to the ice, and the puck will go down into the Western Wind zone. Vermont giving chase, but she won't have to go much further as it crosses the line, and it's an icing call. 18:06. So plenty of time left here in this second period. Off the face-off, into the corner. Puck off the boards, doesn't go much further than that though. And Fiona Day rolls it along the other side as the Penguins will try to clear it out. That came loose into the slot. Thomas was there, but couldn't see the puck in enough time to get a shot away. Now right back the other way come the Penguins. Eisner banks it off the wall in behind. Ava Kennedy gets to it, back to the line. We're even strength here, 5-on-5. Now McGuigan had that puck, backhands it down. McGuigan will give chase. The long strides of McGuigan coming in now. She'll cut in front of the goal, trying to impede the forward progress of Victoria Tran. Penguins work it out. That goes underneath Georgia Stevens. Now the Penguins on the puck. They'll get it over the red line and now down into the zone. Chopping it in there was Amaro as Stevens with her. Georgia Stevens tries to chip it toward the side of the goal. Feeds it back out high. And then in behind the play. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here for body contact. So a power play opportunity here early in the second period as over to the penalty box goes Molly Amaro. So Amaro to the box, and the Western Wind to the power play. So a chance with the advantage here for the Western Wind. Off the face-off, puck pinned in the corner, and that suits the Penguins just fine. Good work by Gelahoo. So strong is Gelahoo. It's the Wind, though, who'll get the puck. Trying to feed it over in the middle. That's going to go past Vermont. And the speedy Georgia Stevens. Look at Stevens. Short-handed onto that puck. The trailer is Lefebvre. Stevens. Good job short-handed by Stevens. And the puck now picked up by Greenan. Greenan works it up for McNeil. McNeil gains the zone. McGuigan with a long shot. Gloved easily by the goaltender. So 1:19 left in the power play for this Western Wind squad. The Western Wind play out of the Evangeline Recreation Center. And they're playing their games here this weekend at the Dauphin Center on the campus of St. Mary's. A lovely facility. Here's Morency with the puck. 1:05 to go in the power play. Morency Walks in, backs away now. The captain Morency looking to set things up here. So shifty with the puck. Gets it right back. Up high. Then dishes off to the right side. Shot through a crowd. And that goes to the near corner. Along the wall comes to Pino. She turns and just puts it right back in. And giving chase there is Kate Kelly. Feeds it out. There's a quick shot and a pad save off Harnum. So Harnum read that little bang-bang play nicely. Gets the pad save. Long shot from Pino. And that went off of Perrin. And now Perrin will come and backhand that puck down the ice. She'll chase after it now. Pino picks it up. 15 seconds left in the power play for the Western Wind. Over there in the penalty box, Amaro already standing up, waiting to come on the ice. She'll be able to do just that in about 2 seconds. So the power play is over. Good penalty kill by the Penguins. And the score remains 2-0 with 14:50 to go. Teams back to 5-on-5. Sending it in is Maddie Richards. Now Gelahoo gathers for the Penguins. Megan Gelahoo, the on-ice leader for this squad. So steady. Sets such a good tone out there. Never any panic in number 44 in blue. Puck comes up there. Just hopped over the stick of Fabrizi. Now coming up with it is Almond. Sarah Almond. Rolls it in along the back of the goal. McKendrick is over there. She'll reverse direction. Wynn trying to come out with that puck. It's sent over the red line. And Gelahoo back there to gather it up. Again, look at the calmness under pressure by Gelahoo. Lost it for a second, gets it right back. Now the rush from Gelahoo. Potential one-on-one here with Almond. Gelahoo tried to feed it to Almond, and it just was hindered enough that it rolls harmlessly into the crease, and it's picked up by the goaltender, Grace Dunn. .13:58 left to play in this second period. Off the face-off win. It's turned over. McGuigan, a chance now to bust in alone. Here comes McGuigan. Hounded just a bit, gets the shot away, the save made, and the rebound cleared. McGuigan just got hounded enough from behind on that back check that she couldn't get a clean shot away. Good defensive play by the Penguins. Great chance there from McGuigan, but it remains 2-0. There's a quick shot from a sharp angle. Save made, and now it's picked up by Hartnell. Hartnell tried to feed it up high, and Victoria Tran watches that go all the way down the ice. Amaro gets there first ahead of Caden Thomas. Puck chipped up high, and now it's gathered there by Ellie Eisner. Eisner has Kennedy with her. Eisner to the backhand, feeds it in front, and it's cleared away. Back it comes. Long shot there from Nedelku. Now Georgia Stevens. Back to the point. Fiona Day. Lets the shot go. Knocked down. Now Moffat looking for a break, but Fiona Day steps in the way, and then Moffat unceremoniously dumps Day down to the ice. Puck comes back to Nedelku. Now Fiona Day. Nice little back check there by Kate Kelly. Kelly trying to bull her way through a crowd. Puck pops free and goes end over end towards the boards. Kelly tried to send it in along the wall, and she gets it right back. Look at this work from Kelly. Kelly slides it across, and just fanning on the attempt there was the on-rushing Moffat, as Kate Kelly almost had the beautiful setup, but Moffat couldn't quite connect on the back end. Away come the Penguins. Trying to skate out of the zone was Eisner. Now it's Stevens, the speedy one. And they're going to say offside. So good chances at both ends, but we remain 2-0. 12:01 left to go in the second period. Both goals scored by the Penguins back in period one. There's a look at the Penguins bench. Coach Guy Demont and his side so far enjoying this 2-0 advantage. And that puck will go down the ice. That'll be an icing call. So the puck will come all the way down into the Penguins' end of the ice. So Cicely Hernam will get ready for a face-off to her left. Reese Vauteur in on the draw against Miley Stevenson. And the Penguins control Gellahu. Don't have a clock on her, but I'm sure that she is logging all kinds of ice time, as she usually does. Here's Morency now. Morency spins around, feeds it to Stevenson, who just pushed it wide. Great chance there for the Wind. The Western Wind coming close, but have yet to find the back of the net. Stevenson in on it. Stevenson feeds it to Morency that time. All the way back to the line. A long shot bounces off a leg in front. Good pressure here from the Wind. Back to the line it goes. Wrist shot from the point, and the save made as Hernam, no problem gloving that one. But again, good pressure the last few shifts from this Western Wind team trying to get on the scoreboard. 11:05 left to go in this second period. It's been an entertaining game, no doubt about that. And I'm not sure. I think it's a timeout being called, so an interesting time for a timeout here. So I didn't hear the PA announcer say who had called the timeout, but perhaps Guy Demont not liking the way the last couple of shifts have gone and the way that the Wind have kind of dictated the play and have come close a couple of times. So maybe Guy Demont seeing this as a good opportunity to call time and talk things over. But both coaching staffs now having a chat with their team. But certainly the last couple of shifts, the Western Wind have been putting some pressure on, and the combination of Miley Stevenson and Annie-Pierre Morency have certainly connected to create some offensive chances. So after that timeout, both teams back onto the ice here as we get ready for the face-off. Hernam, a few taps of the post as she gets ready in the goal. Scramble draw, Victoria Tran in on that puck. She'll gather and she'll look to skate it out. Tran gets it to the red line no further, gets a little help there from her teammate Greenwood. In behind the Wind goal, picking it up there is Maddie Richards. Couple of quick passes there, trying to spring the Wind free. Now it's Greenan. Tried to work the puck into the zone, picked up by the Penguins. They'll just backhand it along. Turned over though, now here comes Chasson. Trying to get an opening, but it's the Penguins who'll clear it away. Sarah Almond coming down that right side, works it in front. There's a shot, save made, rebound all the way back to the point. Long shot there, they score! Alicia Nedelku let the shot go, and I don't think it deflected off anyone as the puck came all the way back to the line, and Nedelku said, hey, look what I've got. It's a puck. Let me fire it on goal. And she bulges the twine. There you see the rush, and the puck all the way back to the point, and Nedelku just says, hey, I'm going to walk into this one. And just a great shot through a crowd. I'm sure that there was quite a screen in front of Dunn. And the puck into the goal. And it's now 3-0 for the Penguins. So whether or not the message from Guy Demont is the direct result of that goal, or the goal, the direct result of the Demont timeout, who knows? But if it was a Guy Demont timeout, and he did have that conversation after the Wind had been pressing, sure looks like a smart guy. Not that he isn't anyway, because he is. But the timeout certainly seems to have paid dividends, as just a few minutes after it, a little bit of pressure from the Penguins, scramble in front, puck back to the point, and Alicia Nedelku just stepped into it in a long point shot through a crowd, finds the back of the goal, and it's 3-0 for the Penguins. Face off in the Wind zone. And it's the Western Wind now who find themselves down by 3. Abby King sends it in deep. Rachel Campbell picks it up there, moves it along. On the boards, a couple players come to a meeting there. And it's Tolson who gets it over to Fiona Day. Fiona Day cuts into the middle, takes a shot into the pads of the goaltender Dunn, and then clear to the corner. Good play by Day, nice little shot there. forcing the goaltender to make a save, and then it squirts out into the crease. Dunn tried to cover it, but it comes free, and Kate Kelly picks it up. Western Wind onto that puck. Kelly tried to get a handle on it there. Comes back to Mia Fabrizi. Fabrizi gains the zone onside. Fabrizi with a shot and a pad save, and a good one from Grace Dunn. Georgia Stevens falling, feeds it in front, and we're going to have a penalty call here, and it's going to be a tripping call. So a power play upcoming for the Action Benefits Penguins. So just after they took a 3-goal lead, they'll now go to the power play. So the face-off in the Wind zone. That shot hit a leg in front. So the Wind on the power play here. Oh, it looks like again the offsetting minors. I'm not sure. Then they score in tight. Ava Kennedy puts it bar down, and so there's a player over in the penalty box for the Penguins, but no penalty time up. So I guess that was a power play goal. So color me confused, because there's been several times where there's been a penalty called. You think it's a penalty on a team, and then it ends up being coincidental minors for whatever reason. And then when I looked up, I thought that I saw a Penguins player in the penalty box, and there is someone sitting over there. However, that was a power play goal. So let's just chalk that up. A power play goal scored, and it was number 14, Ava Kennedy, and it's 4-0 now. And I should say that goal has been awarded to Reese Vauteur. So I guess Vauteur must have got a piece of it in front. So that's the second of the game. So Reese Vauteur with 2 goals in this game. And again, they're crediting the assist to Ellie Eisner. I thought it was Nedelku who took the point shot. But regardless, what really matters is the puck went in the net, and they've credited the goal to number 10, Reese Vauteur. And then just seconds ago, Ava Kennedy scored goal number 4 for this Penguin squad. Now Moffat tries to work her way in. Stevenson steps into that. Stevenson by herself had the puck chipped off of her stick there by number 15, Tran. So good play there by Victoria Tran defensively. Now it's Allman coming in with Lefebvre, 2-on-1. Allman takes the shot. They score. Allman coming in on the 2-on-1 with Lefebvre. And Allman sees the opportunity, takes the shot, and scores goal number 5 for the Penguins. And now it's the Pens really starting to pull away in this one. Well, I've got to catch up here. I'm not sure if I'm seeing things or if I'm just on a different page than the official score. The goal that I thought was scored by Ava Kennedy, they're giving it to Megan Gellahu. So I'll recap the scoring here in the next stoppage, because I guess I need to polish my glasses lenses, because I'm seeing things out there. But that's all right. What we can tell you is it's 4-0 for the Penguins. And they come on the attack again. This is Greenwood cutting into the middle. Dishes off there to Almond. The puck into the crease, cleared away. And the Wind can't get it out. Onto that puck again is Greenwood. Lost it for a moment. Almond was stepping off the ice, didn't see the puck coming towards her. And there's a quick shot there, and that went off the left skate as Tolson let it go quickly. Fiona Day kind of lost it in her skate underneath the pressure from Morency, but it comes all the way back to Nedelku, and she'll just slide it across far side of the ice. Scrambly play there, and the Wind put it in toward the goal, and it stopped there. So let me recap the scoring for you as it is on the league website. First period, Ellie Eisner opens up the scoring for the Penguins. Reese Vauteur with her second made it 2-0 after one. Here in the second period, Reese Vauteur getting credit for the third Penguins goal, and then Megan Gellahu getting credit for the fourth Pens goal. And then the fifth one, hey, I nailed it. It was Sarah Almond. So nailed it on the fifth goal. So there you go. The goal scorers, Eisner, Vauteur with 2, Gellahu, and Almond. And it's 5-0 with 5:51 to go here in this second period. And let's see, it is going to be offsetting minors. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. As every time there's a penalty call now, regardless, I'm looking over to see if there's one or two players headed to the box. So this would appear to be offsetting minors. So coincidental minors, we stay 5-on-5. Shots on goal, fairly low amount. 12-5 in favor of the Penguins, 5-0 to score. Penguins in front. Gamble now from the left point. Calmly rolls it along the boards. Tolson picks it up behind the goal. And Claire Tolson will skate out with it. Sends it down the ice, giving chase there is Hartnell, and it'll go too far, too fast. And it's an icing call, and the faceoff will come down into the Penguin zone with now just 5:32 left. So all the scoring in this one from the Penguins, 2 in the first, 3 in the second, and we've got 5:32 left to go in this second period. Gellahu picks it up off the faceoff, and she'll use the left arm to shield away from the defender and use the other arm and hand on the stick to try to stick handle down into the zone. That comes to the blue line and just did hop outside the blue line. So that puts the Penguins offside. So we'll have a face-off just outside the western wind zone. So in on the face-off, it's Vauteur for the Penguins and Kate Kelly, although Kelly now tossed out of the face-off dot, and it'll be McGuigan taking the face-off. Western wind control off that draw. Away comes Thomas. Sends that shot twisting over top of the goal. And it's picked up, and the Penguins will move it out. Now it's a foot race. Georgia Stevens gets to it first. Not too many on this ice surface. Going to be Georgia Stevens in a foot race. Puck along the boards now. Stevens digs it out. Tries to feed it in front. Reese Vauteur was there. But it ends up going onto the stick of Thomas, and Caden Thomas will skate it down the ice, trying to split the defense. Caden Thomas trying to bust through, but the puck rolls into the goaltender, and Cicely Harnham will just calmly scoop it up. So both teams will make some changes here and get ready for a face-off with 4:40 to go in the second period. Off the face-off, Pino. Tried to feed it through the crease there. Couldn't quite connect on it. Wynn trying to break that goose egg on the board. Puck into the slot. Couple of players banging away at it. And here come the Penguins with some speed. Julianne Tran takes it wide down to the left. Tran tried to feed it in front. That went off the side of the goal and out to the other side. Up along the wall. Picked up there by number 7, Isabel Richards. Richards sends it diagonally down, and it's stopped in behind the net. Penguins work it up with Lefebvre. Into the middle of the ice, back onto the stick of Tran, who pushes it up ahead. This is Nedelku. Over to the far wall. Fabrizi now in a bit of a battle there with Richards. Now a couple of players join in right in front of that Penguins bench. It's like a hoedown going on over there. Swing your partner round and round, take the puck, and go to the net. And a penalty coming here as the puck slid in front of the crease as Lefebvre had a stick on it there. So a delayed penalty against the Wind. And as the wind touch it, the whistle blows, and Hurnham can head back to the net. So into the box goes number 27, Miley Stevenson. So now from a power play to a penalty kill for the Western Wind. So over to the box goes Miley Stevenson. So a power play chance here with 3:23 to go in the second period. Morency in on the draw versus Hartnell. Penguins win the face-off, goes back to Gellahu. Gellahu turns the back to Morency, walks in, takes a shot low through a crowd, and just went wide of the goal to the right of Dunn. Now trying to pin it along the boards is Campbell. Penguins come in, try to work it out. Morency in there, Morency gets it, and backhands it out. Up ahead now, this is McNeil, Callie McNeil. Short-handed, McNeil trying to work it in. A minute and a half left in the power play for the Penguins. They lead at 5-0. 2:46 to go in this second period. Claire Tolson now. Turning in her own zone, brings it up over the red line. Dishes off to the right onto the stick of Hartnell. Hartnell looking, goes back there for Fabrizi. Mia Fabrizi takes a shot, wrist shot through a crowd, and the glove save made by Dunn. So they're just announcing the body checking penalty to Stevenson now. Shots on goal, 12-6. Penguins have the advantage there. Face-off will be to the left of Grace Dunn. Off the face-off, Pens have it. Back to the point, Amaro walks in, shot through a crowd. That one off a leg. I think that hit Pino. And the Wind able to clear it out. Amaro onto it again. Leaves it there for her teammate Eisner. Ellie Eisner. Up ahead for Fiona Day. She bangs it down deep. Getting there was Vermont. Vermont now down to a knee, still able to move the puck along, and the Wind able to scoop it out of the zone, and that'll roll on edge all the way down to Hurnham, who gets it up to Stevens. 24 seconds left in the power play for the Penguins. Here comes Stevens, dashing into the zone. Stevens has Kennedy heading toward the front of the net. Stevens goes back to the point. This is Amaro. Takes a look through a crowd again. That went off of a shin pad of a Wind player. That hit Pino again. Good shot blocking there. That shot gets through and a pad save made by Dunn. Fiona Day letting that long shot go. Penalty is over. Teams back to 5-on-5, but the Penguins still with possession. One-timer fanning on that was Fiona Day. Puck comes free. Back to the line, kept in by the Penguins. Good pressure here by the Penguins, carrying on from the power play. Now they're 5-on-5, but they still keep that pressure on. And that pass errantly goes by Nedelku. And Alicia Nedelku will just backtrack into her own zone underneath the forecheck pressure from the Wind. 45 seconds left to play in this second period. Lefebvre over the blue line, tried to cut toward the middle. That was broken up neatly there and sent back down the other way. Good defensive play by Clara Chason. Half a minute left to go. Puck sent up. Getting it right back there is Victoria Tran. Victoria Tran over the blue line now. Lugging that puck down. Gets over the red line, then sends it in. Rachel Campbell gets there first for the Wind. Just 13 seconds to go now. Picking it up there is Lefebvre. Lefebvre knows there's not much time left. Tried to set up Vauteur. 5 seconds left now. Perhaps one more shot. That goes off to the side. And that will just about do it for this second period. So 40 minutes have been played here. 2 goals in the first, 3 goals in the second, all of them belonging to the Penguins. So 2 periods complete. It's the Penguins 5, the Western Wind no score. We'll be back with third period action in just a few minutes. Fresh sheet of ice here in this third period. 5-0. Penguins leading the Western Wind. Penguins scored 2 in the first, 3 more in the second. So a bit of an uphill climb here for the Wind in this third period. Wind looking to go 2-0 on this opening day. They won their game against the Moncton Rockets earlier today by a score of 2-1. And leading this one 5-0. Here come the Wind, though, on the attack, and overskating it was McNeil. Perhaps kind of lost the puck a little bit there with that fresh ice. Sometimes the puck can act a little differently when there's a fresh sheet of ice out there and a new coating on it, a little bit extra slippery. Campbell trying to chase in on that puck. Another pile up in the corner. And they move it. Waiting for it at the point was Isabel Richards for the Wind. Trying to move it along. Again, still in that same area along the boards just to our right on this near side. And then finally the puck cleared away. Full change here for the Penguins as the puck goes down into the Western Wind zone. And again, I think it's that just Zamboni fresh surface that's causing a little bit of problems right now with some of the stick handling. Not as clean as you would expect. I don't know if it's extra slippery or extra sticky, one or the other. Puck to the red line, bounces off the boards. Maddie Richards picks it up there. Couldn't clear it out. Claire Tolson quickly onto that puck, being watched from behind by Caden Thomas. Tolson falls, picks it right back up. Tolson thought about trying to feed Rachel Hartnell in front, but it was broken up by the Wind. Almost a bit of a mishandle there by Molly Amaro. And then the Wind trying to break it out. That pass didn't quite connect for the Western Wind, and here comes Greenwood. Feeds it over. Trying to get a shot away there was Hartnell. It was blocked down. Puck is still loose. Couple of sticks in there trying to get a handle on it. Greenwood still there. And then it's cleared away. Backhanded right back in by Amaro. Greenwood down in that corner. Coming away with it is Vermont. Vermont had it taken away. Ava Kennedy, it's the 2-14s. Kennedy for the Penguins and Vermont for the Wind. Back it comes now, Clara Chason. Chason will go for a skate in behind her own goal and then slide it up towards McGuigan. Brooke McGuigan. Lead pass goes by everybody, and Hernham will stop it, or she won't. She'll get out of the way and let her teammate pick it up in behind her goal. Penguins, quick pass up ahead. Ava Kennedy rushes into the zone. Kennedy being watched closely there. Puck gets left. Sliding it over is Eisner, but it's intercepted. But Gallahue there and picks up the errant pass. And now right back the other way come the Penguins. That puck was a little bit behind Eisner. But again, Gallahue, the puck seems to find Gallahue wherever she is on the ice. Takes a shot right on and blockered down there by the goaltender, Dunn. Gallahue again just showing her presence. Seems to be wherever the puck is. Such a steady defender there for this Penguin squad. She has it now. Slides it over on this near side for Fiona Day. Penguins feeling comfortable with this 5-0 lead. Almond tried to get into the slot to take a shot. That was blocked down. Now puck goes to the far side. We'll have another battle for it. We've seen a bunch of those today. 3, 4, 5 players getting along the wall in the corners, battling for the puck. Pino down low, backhands it along the boards. Western Wind again, just trying to get out of their own zone. Callie McNeil couldn't move it. And now right back on the attack again. This is Perrin. In tight, Perrin takes a shot. And Dunn took it right in the chest protector. Now up along the wall toward Fiona Day. Western Wind onto that puck. Looking to push ahead with it there was Blaquier. It hit a skate. Western Wind making a change as the puck goes down into the Penguins' end of the ice. Off the wall to the red line, picked up there by the Western Wind. That went just underneath Moffat, and back it goes to the back line for the Wind. They'll charge it forward now. Long shot, bouncing harmlessly wide of the goal. Harnham watches her teammate pick it up, and the Penguins will look to skate it out. Couple of quick passes, and they're out of the zone. Up ahead there, Julianne Tran worked it forward. Penguins trying to get on that puck quickly. Amaro trying to pinch in to keep it in at the blue line, and the puck skates out and slides out down towards the Penguins' end of the ice. Moffat in looking for it again, and now looking for a chance is Miley Stevenson. She's turned aside, but Moffat gets to that puck and rolls it right back in behind, and the Penguins will have to gather it there. Over on the far side for Lefebvre. Lefebvre tries to break away, but it's stopped by Gamble. Gamble now coming in on that left side, tried to feed it out in front, nobody home, and it rolls out over the blue line into neutral ice where the speedy Claire Tolson picks it up. She's got Greenwood with her, gets it to Greenwood, just couldn't get a handle on it. Quick shot though, bad save, rebound goes high. Good effort there from Tolson and Stevenson, or excuse me, Greenwood almost paying off for the Penguins. Gellahu keeps it in. Megan Gellahu is trying to step around the defender. And then we've got a penalty call. And it's going to be body contact again. So with 13 minutes, 2 seconds left in the third period, off to the penalty box goes Jenna Greenwood. Greenwood and Tolson almost connected for a Penguins goal just a few minutes ago. So the face-off will come down into the Penguin zone. So a power play chance now for the Wind. It'll be Kate Kelly in on the face-off. Morency comes out to join this power play unit. So Kate Kelly out of the face-off dot. And in comes Callie McNeil. Face-off win by the Penguins. Gellahu trying to stick handle with that puck. Had her stick lifted, I should say, by Morency. Morency back to Campbell, back to Morency on the power play. This is Pino with a shot. And that went off the skate of Eisner. Now into the corner. Western Wind on the power play here. 1:34 left to go in the advantage for the Wind. Penguins will just backhand it off the boards. Pino keeps it in at the blue line. Rolls it ahead. Intercepted there, and the Penguins able to clear the zone. Now Georgia Stevens trying to race onto that puck, but it goes too far ahead of her, and it'll roll right into the crease where Grace Dunn will cover up for the Western Wind. 12:20 to go, third period. 1:18 left in the power play for the Western Wind. Over in the penalty box is number 27, Jenna Greenwood. She's in there, 2 minutes for body contact. Clean face-off win for the Penguins as they look to kill off the remaining 1:13 in this penalty. Greenan gains the zone, leaves it there for Moffat. Back to Greenan. Greenan from behind the goal line, fed it in front. That one off the side of the net. Might have caught a bit of the pad of Harnham, and it allows the Penguins to skate away with Almond. Sarah Almond. Nice move. Short-handed Almond scores the shorty. Sarah Almond. What an effort by 92 in blue. The short-handed goal have put the Penguins up by 6. Just a great effort here. Look at Almond. Whoop-de-doo. Coast to coast. Cut it inside. Chip it over the goaltender. And Almond has a highlight reel goal. Short-handed. And it's 6-0. Now that might be a bit of a backbreaker for sure. There'll be no quit in the Western Wind, but it's tough to give up a shorthanded goal when you're trying to get back into a game on the power play. Still 35 seconds left to go in the power play for the Western Wind. Gamble back on that puck, getting a little help there from McKendrick. And the Wind look to skate it out. They'll pass it up to the left side. Quick pass to McKendrick and a nice one. McKendrick gains the zone. She's got some help with Stevenson. Stevenson to the backhand. Pad save by Harnham. Back to Campbell. Right point. Campbell, light shot through, looking for a deflection, pad save, rebound chance from a sharp angle. Covering the side of the net, hugging that post is Hurnham. Protecting that shutout, protecting that goal. And the Penguins have killed off the penalty. Some anxious moments in the final few seconds. But the team's back to 5-on-5, and that's sent the length of the ice. So that'll be an icing call. And just announcing the Allman goal now. A pretty goal indeed, shorthanded. Just one game left on this Friday after this one. Off the face-off, down in behind the goal line. And the Penguins will retrieve it and skate it out. At the red line, gathered up there by the Wind. Pass ahead for McNeil. McNeil chops it in behind the goal. Morency in after it. Tries to feed it to McNeil, who got tied up in the crease. Right back the other way with pace come the Penguins. Charging down the ice, trying to bust through there was Lefebvre. Couldn't quite get through the defense. Good effort, though, by 24 Lefebvre. She's got the puck again. Lefebvre tried to take a quick shot using the defender as a screen, but it went off a shin pad. Back to the line, kept in. Julianne Tran watches it there as Finley Blaquier had that puck for a moment. From the side of the goal, Lefebvre, sharp angle. Couldn't get it on net. Now the Wind, 2-on-1 developing here. Here's McNeil. Slides it across, tried to connect with Morency. That could have been a dangerous combination. Morency knows what to do when she's got the puck in front of a goal. Just couldn't quite handle that pass. And the Penguins able to bring it out. Nedelku sends it in. She'll peel off and go for a change. 9:32 to go, third period. Shots on goal, 15-7. It feels like there's been a lot more shots than that from both teams in this game. However, I'll go by what it tells me on the St. Mary's University score clock here, which is 15 for the Penguins, 7 for the Wind. That puck sent quickly in behind the goal. Hurnham stops it there. Moffat in on the forecheck. Now it comes to Vermont. Vermont down in the right corner. Now Moffat again will give chase. Getting there first is Amaro for the Penguins. And the Penguins will look to clear. They can't get it out though. That puck sent through the crease and out the other side, and the Penguins will come away. Here comes Greenwood. Greenwood tried to feed it over into the middle. Waiting for it there was Hartnell. Couldn't quite make the connection. Another dangerous opportunity, but the Wind carry on. Puck sent down in behind the goal. Maddie Richards picks it up there. Tried to work it up along the board. She'll get it back and try again. Richards, quick pass up ahead to Isabel Richards. Maddie Richards to Isabel Richards. Maddie wears 3, Isabel 7. Penguins onto that puck. 8:14 to go. Comfortable lead in this one for the Penguins. Gellahu tried to feed it into the middle. That was intercepted, and it's sent down the ice. Moffat now trying to get there. Moffat onto that puck. Tried to make a move around the defender, lost an edge and went down, and that will allow the Penguins and Eisner to come right back the other way. Ellie Eisner. Now to Stevens. Stevens tried to do a little dipsy-do move. That quite didn't work out. And now it's picked up there by McGuigan. McGuigan trying to move it ahead. Works it up for Campbell. McGuigan heads right to the front of the goal. Campbell tries to feed it over to McGuigan. And just a little too far ahead of big number 6 for the Wind. Now 3 Penguins into the zone. Charging forward. This is Allman. She's got a goal, looking for more. Allman taken heavily into the boards. Not sure who it was that was in there with her. It was certainly Allman, and I believe it may have been McNeil, but I'll wait to see the player once they turn around. But it's going to be a penalty for sure, as the referee was right there watching the play develop and saw number 92, Allman, get taken heavily. No, it's Gamble. It's not McNeil, Gamble. So number 12, Maggie Gamble, with the heavy collision, got tied up there with Allman in behind the goal, and very gingerly now being helped over toward the Penguins bench is number 92, Sarah Allman. Also some good news on the injury front to report. If you were with us earlier, you would have heard us talk about the fact that Greenfoot Capitals starting goaltender Paige McPhee, who was supposed to start, the first game this morning in the opening game of this showcase. She suffered a potential upper body injury, but they held her out as a precaution, and they did some tests on her, had her checked out. Everything looks good, and Coach Kevin Bennett telling me that Paige McPhee will indeed be able to play and be available to play tomorrow. So that's really good news, and I'm very happy for Paige. Great news to see, and look forward to see Paige back on the ice tomorrow. So I wanted to give a little injury update there, and we certainly hope that everything with Sarah Almond is okay, as she certainly got taken into the boards rather heavily. So into the penalty box, number 12, Maggie Gamble. So a power play here for the Penguins with 7:15 to go in the game. Georgia Stevens has the puck on the left wall. Cross ice, quick shot there, goes high over the net and all the way to the blue line and out. Trying to break away now was McKendrick, but the speedy Georgia Stevens with the great back check, taking away any opportunity for a wind breakaway. Now the Penguins, nice move there by Nedelku. Gains the zone, flips it into the middle, waiting for it there was Kennedy, and it goes to the other side. Now they'll reverse direction, far side there. Nedelku pinches in, grabs that puck. Nedelku on it again. Calm with that puck, goes back to the line. 1:07 of power play time left here from the right circle. Shot put in, that was blocked down by Vermont. And another penalty coming here. It's going to be a tripping call. So with pressure being applied by the Penguins on that power play, the Western Capitals got running around a little bit, and now they've taken another penalty, a tripping call. So it's going to be plenty of 5-on-3 time for the Action Benefits Penguins. 1:02 left in the penalty to Maggie Gamble, and now a fresh 2 minutes on the board after that tripping call. So 5-on-3 for the Penguins with 6:27 to go. Plenty of time, plenty of space for the Penguins to work with here. Victoria Tran, tic-tac-toe passing here. No rush for the Penguins. Up high, Tran let a shot go and blocked down nicely there by the triangle set up in front by the Wind. Blocking that shot was Kate Kelly. Now it's Perrin along the boards. They'll work it back up high there to Victoria Tran. She'll take a step in, dish off to the left to Reese Vautour. Back to Tran up high, back to Vautour, sharp angle shot and a pad save. Good one there as Grace Dunn came over to get close and protect that post. 17 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Trying to slide it in the middle. There's Vautour, took a shot, that one off the skate and off to the side. Victoria Tran picks it up again. Cross ice, one-timer, low driving shot. And that one off the skate of Kate Kelly, and she's feeling that one as she hobbles back into the play. Kate Kelly, what an effort by Kelly. Blocking shots out there, doing great work. So the first penalty is over, 5-on-4 now. This is Vautour. Off to the far side, 42 seconds left in the second penalty. The Wind just hanging on here, doing a good job of setting up, keeping most everything to the outside, doing some great shot blocking and blocking lanes for passes as well. Campbell with that puck for the Wind, sends it down into the zone. Only 23 seconds left now in the power play. And it's Julianne Tran. She'll skate right up the middle of the ice. Now she'll dish it off to the right. Trying to make a quick move in there was Lefebvre, and the puck goes to the corner. And a penalty coming up here. Looks like we're going to have another tripping call. No, it's going to be a hook. I thought it might be tripping, but it is a hooking call, but it is going to be against the Penguins. So with just 5 seconds left in the power play for the Penguins, over to the box goes Julianne Tran. So it'll be a short 5 seconds of 4-on-4, and then a power play for the Western Wind. Face off into the Penguin zone to the left of Cicely Hurnham. So 4-on-4 for a mere 5 seconds off the face-off. Campbell tries to find a lane to shoot, blocked down, comes right back to Campbell. There's a quick shot. Now it's a power play as the Wind, their penalty is over. So they've got 1:48 of power play time now. Penguins skate the puck down and sent into the zone by Nedelku. In behind her own net, this is Vermont. Quick pass up ahead, that into the middle of the ice, that one off the skate of Hartnell. And now the Penguins will watch it go into their own zone. Wind will try to get possession here and set something up on the power play in the Penguins' end of the ice. Just 3:53 to go in the game. And you know the Wind would love to break the goose egg here. They're right at the side of the goal. That bounced off an ankle, and Hurnham had to be sharp. She was caught a little off guard, but got down to protect the goal and keep that puck out. Lapierre slides it over now. This is Pino. Sharp angle shot through a crowd, and Hurnham again somehow got an eyeball on that puck and watched it go into her glove. A couple of players got their equipment kind of tangled up there. So with 3:31 to go in this third period, a 6-goal advantage for the Penguins. 59 seconds left in the power play for the Western Wind. You know they want to get this big goose egg off the board. And if you're the Penguins and your goaltender, you want to protect it and chalk this one up. Not only as a victory, but also as a shutout. Here's a puck into the crease, and again Hurnham took it off the stick and had to be sharp, diving on top of the rebound and covering up. Good rebound control there by Hurnham. Another face-off in the Penguin zone. Just 3:16 left now in this third period. Vermont trying to muscle her way onto that puck. 4 players now in that corner. Now 5. Again, trying to fish that puck out. It comes to Campbell back at the point. Campbell backs away, slides it over to Morency. Morency walks in, takes a quick shot. Save made, rebounder's there, and again Hurnham covering up, making the initial save on that quick shot from Morency from the left dot. And Cicely Hurnham again has been called upon a few times here in the last couple of minutes and has made some nice saves. And she hasn't been overly busy all game long, but she's seeing some rubber directed in her direction right now. 2:52 to go off the faceoff. Just 17 seconds left in the power play. Vermont throws it in front, deflected there, and I think Hurnham just got a piece of it with the stick. Behind the goal now, Kate Kelly. In front, there's a chance, sticked away. Hurnham just clears it away. Glorious opportunity in the final seconds of the power play for the Wind. Penalty is over, back to 5-on-5. And there's a Penguins player down in front of the net, slow to get up, but the puck will go all the way down the ice, and this will be an icing call. So Cicely Hurnham, the busiest she's been all game long, has been in the last couple of minutes with the Western Wind pressing, and in particular during that last power play, but Cicely Hurnham finding a way and keeping it a 6-0 game. From the faceoff, this is Nedelku. High off the glass, took a bit of a funny bounce right down to a Western Wind player. Pino again gets it, hammers it in well wide of the goal. Picked up there by Nedelku. Calmly tries to work it over to the near side. 2 minutes left to play now in the third period. Teams playing 5-on-5 here. Ellie Eisner works it to the right side. Christina Perrin leaves it there, lets her teammate take it, gets it to the line, and it just hops over Pino's stick. So the Wind will have to clear the zone. They'll move it ahead now for Stevenson as the Wind push right back into the Penguin zone. McGuigan spun away from the puck. Now it's in the corner. In there, giving a little nudge was Caden Thomas, trying to get that puck free. Good work down there. Trying to work it out, but it's the Penguins who'll come away with it. Pass off to that right side. Little give and go action here. 1:16 to go. Caden Thomas trying to get that puck. Left it there. Sending it down into the zone was number 27, Miley Stevenson. Now McGuigan tried to get on that puck. McGuigan clears the zone. Puck just bouncing around as Chason moved it back. Now it's turned over. Christina Perrin tried to break in. That's turned aside. Just 50 seconds left to play in this third period. The Wind desperately trying to get something toward the goal here. Stevens tried to backhand it out of the zone. McGuigan gets spun down to the ice, gets right back up and back into the fray. Gives a little elbow, and that's going to draw a penalty, I would say, for sure. Now the question is it one or is it offsetting? So it looks like it's going to be a roughing call against McGuigan. And you could kind of see that coming with Brooke McGuigan trying to get in the middle of everything and make something happen. She got spun down to the ice, and I think a little frustrated, and got up, and as she got into the battle on the boards, gave a little extra how you doing, and she'll sit in the penalty box. So a power play for the Penguins, I guess kind of inconsequential at this point with just 35 seconds left. So the final half minute, the puck comes back to the line. Penguins will control there. Quick shot through a crowd, and Grace Dunn, no problem, holding on to that one and making the save. So this one almost wrapped up. Our final game of the day will be the Stars taking on the Rockets. PEI versus New Brunswick. That's how we'll wrap up our Friday. Here's Georgia Stevens. Tried to work it into the slot and get a shot. And just 10 seconds left as the Wind iced the puck, clearing it away on the penalty kill. And that will do it. So it is indeed a shutout for Cicely Harnham. She puts the goose egg on the board, and she certainly had to earn it the last few minutes as the Western Wind had a power play and several chances, but Harnham found a way to keep the puck out. Her teammates helped her out as well. And the game ends 6-0 for the Action Benefits Penguins. So they go 2-0 on the day. They defeated the Moncton Rockets 2-1 earlier, and they get the 6-0 victory here. So just to recap the scoring for you as the teams shake hands. In the first period, Penguins goals from Ellie Eisner and Reese Vautour. In the second period, goals for the Penguins from Reese Vautour again, Megan Gallahue and Sarah Almond. That made it 5-0 after 2. And just the lone goal here in the third period, also scored by Sarah Almond. That made it 6-0, and that is your final. So Sarah Almond with 2, Reese Vautour with 2, singles coming from Eisner and Gallahue. So that wraps up this game. One more, as I say, to come your way. It'll be the Stars and the Rockets. And that one's coming your way in about 15 minutes or so. Once the Zamboni resurfaces the ice, the teams have their 5-minute warm-up. We'll be back with you for the final game on this Friday. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles live from the Dauphin Center in Halifax. We'll be back.